Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of Foundation Fest, and today I'm checking out from L'Oreal the reformulated True Match Super-Blendable Foundation. Retails for $13.99 for 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters of product. I'm counting 47 different shades on Ulta's website. This is a vegan foundation, although L'Oreal is not cruelty-free. They claim, here are some of the claims: formulated with up to 6 pigments for the most precise match, locks in moisture, and provides medium coverage with a natural finish that adapts to any skin color and texture. Super blendable. It's like you can't tell where the foundation ends and your skin begins. Available in various skin-like shades. Includes a pump. Like, that's a sales pitch right there. No alcohol, no fragrance, and no animal-derived ingredients. Now, I'm going to show you a picture here. I got this in shade Cool C2.5. Another example of the internet lying to me. Now, I thought because this was reformulated that maybe the shade range was different, so I did not automatically buy my usual shade, which would have been in the 1 range here. They have another product that is 1 to 2, and that's the one I normally use. So based on when I can't really, I first look at the swatches and then I look at the models that they show the actual shade on. Here's the model that they're showing the shade 2.5. She's pretty fair, right? So I'm like, maybe this is more fair, and it's, they've added shades at the fair end. Here's what they show the swatch looking like, which looks a lot like my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place in 1C1 Cool Bone, which is what I use to compare my shades to. Like, that's kind of my go-to. It's not a perfect match for me, but it's a universal foundation that's typically found in the shade finders, and therefore it's close enough and it usually gets me in the ballpark. Well, this is what we got. Look how dark this is. Like, I don't know, this is going to be a dark one. So, shade match. I went to try to pick up another one of these in a lighter shade, and they were out of stock. So, here we go. We're going to rock C2.5. So let's roll some swatches and compare this one to my other beloved close enough matches. Swatch time. First up is today's foundation from L'Oreal, the True Match Super Blendable Foundation in shade C2.5. Second, I've got from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear Stay in Place in 1C1 Cool Bone. Third up is MAC Studio Sculpt in NW15. And last, I've got from Wet n Wild, the Tinted Hydrator in Fair. I have already cleansed, moisturized, and sunscreened this 48-year-old face. I have primed with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. This is the kind of primer you could not wear it on its own. It's nice, tacky, the kind that you kind of expect by a name like Power Grip. I like a slightly grippy primer. That's kind of my favorite jam because I just feel like it holds on to the foundation and locks everything in place. I have paid special attention to my upper lip and my chin just to see if the Power Grip gives it a little more longevity there, because that's where I tend to lose my foundation coverage over the course of the day. I've got a damp sponge for one side. I've got my BK Beauty. Is this the 101? Yes, the 101 for the other side. We'll see if there is a preference one way or the other with application technique. Let's see what the consistency of this guy looks like. Don't mind me, I have to do my nails later. Alright. Alright, let's see how dark this is. I do have to go out in public today, but, whatever. That's kind of my approach to life, What will be, it is what it is, and if my foundation's too dark, well, it's just gonna look like I've been tanning, because you really can't see my arms, so at least there's that. This is probably my summer shade, really. When I say summer, I mean actually it's probably my self-tanner shade. And, I self-tan usually 1 or 2 weeks out of the year, if I even do. I did not self-tan at all in 2022, if I remember correctly. I don't think I did. That applied really easily, and actually it doesn't seem strikingly too dark, which might be a testament to the multiple pigments that they've got going on in this thing. So I like that smooth application with a brush. All right. I'm making a mess, but I'm pleased so far. Let's try the brush side. I've been leaning toward slightly darker. I've been probably going a half shade darker than I normally would lately, because it just feels like one of those things that as my skin is aging, I feel like the more fair products accentuate some of it, and the darker products are hiding some of it. So, it may be a situation where I'm not going to be going for a perfect match all the time. We'll see. I'm in a weird, I think my skin is in a weird transitional phase right now, which seems to happen like every decade or so. Just when you nail down your skincare and get everything, your makeup, your foundation, like locked in, and you're like, yes, finally, it all changes. Such is life. Yes, this gives you a little bit more coverage with the brush. It's a little bit more airbrush looking with the brush. I don't know if that is a coincidence or if that's the coverage doing the airbrush look. Brush kind of goes medium coverage right off the bat. So if you know you're wanting medium coverage, then just jump in with a brush and have a ball. You know me, I'm almost always going for medium coverage. So let's try and even this out and see how buildable it is. They claim it's blendable, but is it buildable? Let's find out. Need a little more on the schnoz over here. Make sure we got the nostrils. Hi, Ziva. What's going on, baby? What's up, Ziva, baby? She's my mascot. Let's use the brush, because you know me. I like my coverage. I just like coverage. I like the look. I like a medium coverage. It's just how I like it. And this seems to be building just fine. Oh, Ziva, you are really about to get in my way. People do not want to see your butt. They do not. Someone in the comments is going to be like, yes, I want to see Ziva's butt. No. Oh, my. She's purring in my ear. Yeah, you're going to get cat hair all over my face. And we got to go. That is not on the agenda today. I'm going to take what tiny little bit I have left on here and attempt to get some under eye coverage so that I can skip concealer today. I probably could use a little bit more, but that's too much work. This is a nice medium. This is really a nice medium coverage, right? Like out of the gate, minimal work, distracted by cats, and it's still looking like holy smooth Batman. Like, this is looking nice. Now, I shouldn't be surprised. I really did enjoy the previous formulation of this product, so I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I just hadn't really thought about it. I just hadn't thought through it. It's even doing some smoothing over of my straw lines. You know, my my Meredith Grey wrinkle down here, and then my straw lines because I drink out of straws all the time. What can I say? It's never going to change. I'm never going to stop using my straw, so I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I got straw lines and whatever. Wow, even my nose is smooth. I got to zoom you guys in. You got to see this. You got to see what's going on here. I didn't even apply this very carefully. You know, I was just kind of hobnobbing it around, and this is, I would say, easy medium coverage. Like, really easy to get medium coverage. Not a lot of work going on. One pass with the brush, I got some medium coverage. And it's blurring pores, it's blurring texture, it's smoothing over lines. It went right in place, like without even, no hassle. It's even smoothing my micro lines on my forehead. I did a terrible job blending my hairline, but you know, whatevs. That's user error, not product error. And even on the textured side of my face, it's looking pretty smooth. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I do feel like I do need a little dab more because I did not blend this very well back to the side of my face. But part of that is that the shade is too dark and so it's noticeable. Because usually I concentrate my foundation, you know, in the center of my face where I need it, and it kind of just gradients out to the neck and the back of my face where I don't really need the coverage. But with the shade being a little bit dark, need to follow it back. But I am liking this so far. It is 2:18. I'm gonna go put the rest of my face on very happily, and I will be right back. Back with the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable Foundation. I'm super digging this one. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. I am wearing some of I'm actually comparing the two of these, the e.l.f. Halo Glow and the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So keep an eye out for that video. I think it'll actually have already gone up by the time you see this. I've got usual suspects on my face, and I'm happy with all of them. My Flower bronzer in Heat Wave. My blush and highlights are the now buried on my vanity. Here it is. The Natasha Denona. My Dream Cheek Trio. Thank you guys so much for making me buy this. So many people asked me about it. I wasn't going to buy it. Then you kept asking, so I bought it. And I love it. I love it. The blush is perfection. It's so good. That's blush and highlights. My eyes are I just have the box. I already put it away. The Winky Lux Latte Kitten Palette. Super cute, super cute. Got that in my Ipsy. You can check my Ipsy video, and I will show you how I did this whole eye look here. My brows are Lawless. I've gotten into doing my brows again. Probably because I got this Lawless stuff and I was playing around. So the pencil is in Pecan, the Shape Up Soft Fill Brow Pencil, and the Soft Wax. Is that what they call? I'm never going to remember what they call this. Soft Set. Hold Up Soft Set Creamy Brow Wax. This is the medium to dark shade. And then I top it with a tiny bit of my e.l.f. Brow Lift to hold everything up. Gravity, you know. But I've been doing my brows again lately, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Also super enjoying, still loving, look how fluffy my lashes are. Merit Beauty, I need to buy the full size because I love this mascara. And my lip is also new to me, came in my Ipsy box. You know, how do things get lost? I literally just put it on my mouth. Why is it not right in front of me? No, you know what's happening. It surely is right in front of me. And did I put it in here? I don't think I would have, because that would have been silly. What? How do things just disappear? How do they? That's not it. This was in my last Ipsy, and I've been using it as well. The Quick Stick from Tarte. I've been overlooking Tarte lately, haven't I? I lost it. So it's their lip balm, the H2O lip balm in Villa was the shade. How? Okay, I'm gonna stop wasting your time, but I literally just used it, and I don't know how. I don't know where it went. How could it even go anywhere? I'm losing it, just full on losing it. Overall, dig in the face, dig in the face. Thank you, L'Oreal. It's beautiful, and you know it's a little dark, but we're gonna make it work. We're making it work. Guess what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go get a sandwich. Because what else do I do after I film my foundation and get my face on? I go get a sandwich. I'm gonna go get a sandwich. I will give you guys a daylight check-in, and then I will come back tonight, give you guys my final thoughts. Right, Ziva? Right? You've been all up in my business today. Say hi to your fans. They love you. I love you too. Even when you're up in my business. She thinks she's small. She's not small. I mean, do you see this? She's huge. Huge. She's almost 12 pounds. They do not want to see your butt. They don't want to see your butt. I will be back in a bit, and we'll get a daylight check-in, and I will come back tonight, give you guys my final thoughts. Daylight's fading. It's like 5 o'clock on the nose right now. Here is our daylight check-in. Definitely, we knew this was too dark for me, but I think I'm making it work. I think it's working. Let's get a close-up here. I think we're holding up fine. I did just have to blow my nose, so doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look like I ruined anything. All right, I'll be back tonight. We'll wrap this one up. 10:59 p.m. That puts us right around the 9-hour mark. Let's take a look at how the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable reformulated held up really well, I think. I mean, 9 hours? I feel like this could go another 3 hours. We could easily have a 12-hour wear on our hands. It's held up really well. Comfortable, no issues. Blown my nose a bunch of times. Doesn't even look that bad. No issues with dryness, no issues with settling into lines. I mean, we're in pretty good shape. Let's zoom in and get a close-up of this one. On my chin, I have lost a little bit of coverage, so my impossible dream of the gripping primer keeping everything in place on my chin will have to remain the impossible dream, but coverage otherwise, blush, bronzer, highlights still almost perfectly intact. My nose still looks good, even though I'm missing a little product from where I blew my nose, but it really didn't degrade the performance otherwise. It's the tiniest bit heavy looking in the texture between my eyebrows and maybe a smidge heavy on my forehead, but I mean, we are really grasping at straws here in terms of finding anything to comment on that isn't positive. It's for me, I love an immediately medium coverage foundation. Like, boom, out the door, you've got your coverage. You don't have to spend time putting 12 layers on your face. Like, it held up great. I don't want to have to touch up. I don't want to be wiping makeup out of my lines, my chin lines, my smile lines, my forehead lines. I don't want to deal with any of that. Low maintenance. I mean, I know I wear a full face of makeup a lot of days of the year, but I put my makeup on and then I go to work or go wherever, and I really don't touch up ever. Like, I might reapply lip product, but even that is... I tend to wear lip gloss because I don't even want to have to deal with that. So for this to hold up so well over time, that puts it way up there in my book. I really like a good long wear. I'm definitely going to have to get the winter shade, or I should probably call it the other, 50 weeks out of the year shade, because this is probably just my summer self-tanning shade for a couple weeks a year. But if I had to give a grade to the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable, this reformulation, I really like it. I'm going to go solid A. I really like it. I liked the other one too, so, it's reformulations make me nervous, but I think they did all right with this one. I think what they really did was give it a good long wear overhaul, and I like the shade range. It's got a massive shade range, lots of undertones and lots of options. So bravo, bravo. I'm a fan. Liking it, liking it, liking it. There you have it. Another episode of Foundation Fest is in the books. If you like foundation reviews, if you had fun with this one, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos. I try for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes I miss one here or there, but we try for 3 times a week. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. There's Ziva's tale. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.